Hey, welcome back everyone to Legaia Reforged. And Reforged it is, as you are upon the Weatherlight, heading toward Grainhaven.
Are we dropping?
What did we do last? Oh, nice short synopsis I wrote for this one. The Red Shirts spend some much-needed quality time with friends and family. Bree shows Sid around. Risprit gets some fishing time in with Vincent. Thresh checks in with Sylvia, Dr. Thicka, and Kibby. Kaduka checks on projects and gets some plans from Fidget. Trunks tells Jack about his travels. Loot has a heart-to-heart with Hilda. All the while, the townsfolk are acting suspicious. About the time that it seems the red shirts are discussing the behavior, Claire runs out of the building through town. Bree and others give chase. The town center bell is rung and everyone converges there. The mayor announces a new local holiday, Red Shirt Day, on October 5th. Everyone pulls out red shirts and the town celebrates. Saying their farewells, the party departs toward Grainhaven with Sid on the Weatherlight. All right, and there we are. 5 days or so it will take you to get to the line where the mist is.
Five days.
I don't think you're coming through, Liz. Oh, you're
Oh, yeah,
muted.
she's muted.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
What languages does Sid speak?
Sid speaks Dwarven and Common and Elven.
During the 5 days, I do not apparently speak Dwarven. Can I have Sid teaching me Dwarven?
Yeah, Sid would be happy to teach you some Dwarven. It's a little unorthodox the way she teaches, as she just kind of. It's very practical. It's very practical stuff. But she's got her own kind of attitude and twist on it.
Awesome. How long will it take me, I know it not in just this 5 days, to actually learn Dwarvish? Is there like a set number of hours for Pathfinder? I know in D&D there's like if you spend so much time you can learn the language.
Yeah. Well, so you have you gained a new language at level 10, right? Is this what you're why you're asking about it?
I don't think I even realized I gained a language. I was
your
just going to learn
intelligence go
another
up?
language. Yes, I think it did. My intelligence.
So you should have a 5, right? Or no, you're still at 4.
I have 5.
No, your intelligence.
Yes, my intelligence is 4. I have 5 languages.
Huh.
I think I have something that gives me extra languages.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's your intelligence.
No, I think that I have a feat or something.
I don't know about that. Multilingual, I think, is the feat. Skill feat. Society based.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I'll tell you this. You can keep working on it, and the next time you level up, you can add a feat maybe.
I'm sorry, how many languages did you say she knew?
She has 5.
But one of
'Cause
them's common. Does common
Total?
count as an extra
No.
language?
it
So
should
then
be
4.
like it
Should
should
be-
be common plus a racial one plus whatever your intelligence is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have common and Yosoki plus 3 more.
Okay. So
So I do get another one.
yeah,
So it'll be Dwarven.
sounds good.
I speak puddle and fireplace.
Yes, you do.
Although I guess technically he doesn't really know that yet.
Okay. So anyway, that's what Bree does for her time. She spends it learning Dwarven with Sid.
Excellent. Does anybody else have any projects they're doing while you're sailing through the sky, or at night when you're camped out on the ground?
No, I don't think so.
Nothing comes to mind.
I'll probably be reading that book. Didn't I? I got a new book, right? With that.
Yeah, that's right. Dr. Kitch Thicka gave you
Yeah.
some books to study. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't realize you didn't start with a 4 intelligence, Bree. You'll get a new language again at 15.
Sweet.
Anybody else? Just enjoying the ride, the wind whipping through your fur as you sail through the sky. It is now the 6th of October.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Do dwarves have their own like sea shanties? Like is Sid like in between like lulls when like everybody's just kind of sitting around? Does Sid start singing like sea shanties in the sky?
Sid doesn't, but she'll explain that as you guys are kind of getting to know each other, she says there are some dwarves in the Xanathos Dominion, but not, it's mostly human. It's a mostly human civilization. They'll poach talent from anywhere in the world, which is how my father came to be there. So I didn't get much of a dwarven upbringing, nor did I get an elven upbringing, even though I knew some elves there. Nope. And the Xanathosi, not they can be a songful bunch, but you tend to have to get them drunk first.
Okay.
And it's generally not something nice to listen to anyway.
Now, the rat folk, we did a lot of kind of sailing back and forth between the mainland and the island, which isn't a huge distance. But would they have had their own sea shanties of just kind of like more of a sing-songy way of kind of trying to wish themselves luck, or maybe to come back in one piece, like that kind of
Yeah,
thing?
I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
maybe Rispert would try to like teach her some of those.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll try to learn the words and we can sing along. Anything we can do to pass the time. Great. Yeah, you guys sing, maybe improvise some air shanties.
Instead of like come back in one piece, don't fall out of the sky.
Yeah. It's a long way down. So, several days, 5 days in, you can see Grainhaven off in the distance. It is about another, say, 5 days on foot. As you start to see evidence of the mist on the ground ahead of you, Sid calls out, "All right, I think this is about as far as I can take you."
Do we want to meet in Idleshire?
Yeah, it'll sure works for me. If you want, I could try to find a hill nearby to post up on. Maybe hide in the forest or something.
Yeah, actually, that
Oh.
would be nice.
You probably still have some flares too from our expedition, so
They also have sending.
Yeah, Loot can
That's
send
true.
him a sending to let him know we're ready to go.
Just know, the sending. Well, not that I could get you in the mist anyway, but just know the sending isn't reliable in the mist.
Mhm.
But
I suppose it'd be more of a, if we manage to take care of the tree there.
yeah. And if I see the mist, if I see some magic stuff happening and the mist disappears, I'll just head your way.
Yeah.
All right. I been following the track for a bit now. I'll set you down right over there. And she starts to bank down. As she kind of does a circle of the area to make sure everything looks safe. She lands this, airship with insect-like thruster legs down as it sets down on the ground. She says, "All right, good luck."
Disembark.
If you find another Saru, bring raw Saru, bring it back for me, eh?
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep you in mind.
Like, you don't get to choose your Osuru. It chooses you.
Chooses you.
We can bring it back to talk to her. Who knows? Maybe they'll get along.
Yeah, I have great personality. Of course it would like me.
We find a rock Rosaru that just gets along with her great.
Don't forget, I'm a quarter elf. You can bring back a leaf Saru too,
Feels like a stereotype.
He said rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Points over there. He said it first.
That
It'd
was
be
just
funny.
his ending.
Whisper says it, but then Trunks catches flack for saying it the second time. Oh, come on!
Yeah, you disembark, and the weather light blasts off into the sky and heads east. You are looking at a railway tracks heading toward Grainhaven off in the distance.
Yeah. Well, we still have the parts with us, right? We might be able to fabricate or put together another rail cart with some potentially scavenged materials from wood and all that nearby.
Yeah, you guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Pretty efficient last time.
Yeah. Worked really well. You guys had the forethought to bring all these parts with you. You rebuilt your dual cart setup and start hand cranking away toward Grainhaven.
And why wouldn't we? There's definitely not another Tarian out there we have to worry about.
No, those were one. That was a unique monster that no one else ever had.
Yeah.
Of course, like I said, takes another 5 days to get to Grainhaven. Let's see. I think I had Bree roll last time. Trunks, roll me a 1d12, please.
Oh yeah.
At some point, just you're pumping away, and you see some Saru that you see just a big swarm of these really beefy, kind of just like messed up looking, gnarled Saru monsters around like a rock outcropping, and they start running at you. But you're in a handcart, so you easily outpace them. You're riding past other Saru constantly as you go. Stop in the nights. You set up your watches. You get attacked occasionally, but you're finding that generally threats that are just kind of out in the wild, one of you can generally take down on your own. Nothing that's like super coordinated or anything. All right.
Just like in the middle of the night, woken up by the the crack of Kaduka's like rifle. And we're like, all right, well, back to sleep.
Yeah, he pops a few shots off, and then the firing stops, and you see the glowing barrel just like in the middle of the night up in the tree line.
That sounds so cool.
Rispert, at one point you wake up and something like tears out of a bush, and you just kind of roll over and chuck a fireball at it, and it explodes into like a gory mess.
And then back to sleep immediately.
Grainhaven starts to get bigger and bigger as you get towards it, and you've seen it kind of from up above hills, and you've seen its very fairy tale kingdom castle town, huge stone walls of various, or with parapets, lines all the way around the city, as a river kind of flows through the city. Giant gates where traffic goes in and out are all seem to be closed.
Do we see any purple?
As you get closer, you do start to see the purple masses that has some of it has grown up over the walls and has grown under the gates and grown out of cracks, and you can imagine it's pretty purple inside the walls.
Does it look like, are we able to discern if it's like growing in a certain direction, kind of like if like tree roots are pushing from one side of the wall, you can kind of see it bulging in that direction, kind of thing?
Definitely growing from the inside out, yeah. So wherever the center of this growth is happening is definitely inside the wall.
Oh, and we're like definitely way closer than we could get last time, right?
Oh, you are coming up on the castle. You can reach there anytime you want.
Okay.
It's kind of one of those moments where it's an impressive feat of architecture that none of you have ever been witness of to, you know, much like the giant stone mural at Suncrest Junction. As you approach the city and you see that the gates are all closed, what is your plan of action?
Is the tree inside the city?
Yes. What you saw of the tree is inside, pretty close to center, but a little bit north of center.
Luke, can you make those stairs again? The same ones that you made when I was being choked by shadow hands.
Oh yeah, we did have stairs.
How high is it?
The wall is about, I want to say, 50 feet. Oh, sorry, Luke. Didn't actually mean to click on that.
Look at my character sheet.
Uh-oh. DM is always watching.
My bad.
I can make a 60-foot ladder, but I can only do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I don't have it prepared.
Oh.
Well, you guys have been seeing this this town from a distance. If you think you would have thought of this, I'll let you swap out whatever spells you want to right now.
I probably would have prepared all of my utility spells.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and prepare whatever you think you would have prepared for this. Yeah, if you want to have prepared helpful steps.
Helpful step.
Does the existence of helpful steps spell imply the existence of unhelpful steps?
Oh yeah.
Knows both.
Every time you go to take a step on them, they go flat, like they kind of retract in.
Or they angle up just enough so that you stub your toe when you're trying to step on the next one?
But yeah, you cast your helpful steps. Loot is able to summon a just out of the ground, like a 60-foot steps, stone steps that go up to the top of the parapets on the outside of the wall.
Bree will go up first since she's kind of the tank character.
All right. You head up and you look over and this breathtaking view of the inside of the castle town, and you see what you expected because it's daytime right now. Sun shining down over this very surreal, mist-filled town with purple, this purplish, ceruish material coating most of it. Say 80% of it is coated in this. And you see villagers that are trapped in various states of fleeing or falling or cowering, covered in this purplish stuff.
I think
Are
I
these
would
ones-
gesture to everyone else that they can come up after me. but then ignore like all the fleeing people, because what am I going to do about them? They'll come back awake when the tree is awake. So
Up here on the top of the wall, there is some purple stuff that is pinned like a guard that has a crossbow that's been discharged. The crossbow has been pretty much eaten away by the elements, and he's just kind of holding on to like what's left of it. And he's just saying, "Everybody run. Run. Get out. Run."
Oh. He fell asleep fighting. Also, I've always wanted to be on one of these walls.
You always wanted to climb the parapets?
Yeah. I look at the journey behind us.
It's much nicer view looking out from the wall, although the mist is still present out there.
Hmm.
While you're up here, a short look around, you see staircases down on the interior of the wall that you can use to get down to the town.
Actually,
You also see off to the northeast, you see that building that has the stacks on top of it that is spewing out the mist that kind of goes up in the air, and then you just see it kind of cascade back down to the ground in various directions.
now that might be something I want to go check out before we awaken the tree.
you said we're 50 feet up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump off.
Okay. Trunks jumps off the wall.
And I slowly descend.
Nice. You put out your arms like Batman.
Sugar glider Trunks.
Where's the tree?
Out from the, a spot you weren't seeing, some Saru monsters jump forth. How do you dispatch them?
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna tail whip both of them.
As they go down, writhing for a bit before they die. I take it everybody else uses the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take the stairs down. It's kind of not as easy as you would have thought at first, because the purple stuff does sometimes make a slippery surface, and then also there are several spots where somebody was climbing up the stairs and is stuck in place by the purple goo. Speaking horrific words aloud to themselves and to no one in general.
Does it seem like dream, like sleep talking, or like do they seem conscious?
Their eyes are open. In the cases of the ones, a lot of times their eyes are open. Sometimes they're shut. They're not talking in a way where they are having a conversation where they're like responding to somebody. It is very much like sleep talk. They're just kind of talking out loud to something. They don't seem to be getting an answer, and they don't answer to you.
Alright guys, do we head toward the stacks first to see where the mist is coming from, or do we go to the tree first?
Probably the tree, right? I mean, do we care where the mist is coming from if we just get rid of it?
I mean, a little bit. It might tell us kind of who did this or what we should be expecting.
Yeah, kind of curious about what's in there that would be making this.
Yeah.
So you do know the general direction of the tree. However, at this point, now that you're inside the town, you realize that the tree is on the other side of the castle.
So we're probably gonna have to kind of walk past this Stax thing anyway, or at least close by. We might as well check it out on our way to the tree.
All right.
You guys make your way through the town, and it's a really nice. I mean, it is really nice. Like the construction. There's lots of artistry built into the public scenery. They had lots of trees that were just like lined up in these perfect rows that are like completely overgrown at this point. That provide this shade across like walkways down like busy streets where the whole beauty of this place marred by all of the tortured people stuck like flies to fly paper all over the place. You cross over these canals that they've got little bridges built over, and from the river, where they've kind of diverted the river into like these various little canals that run through the city. It takes you a little while. It takes you a couple hours to get across the city to this building that is kind of on the outskirts. Definitely in a more industrial area of the city. You see evidence that there's a lot of warehouses. There's a lot of smiths and workshops and like large scale things. Like you haven't seen like productions where they have like assembly lines of like workshop type things going on, just like rows and rows of like furnaces and smelters and um, very those of you that are interested in the kind of building and mechanical aspect, those of you that like the crafters in the groups are impressed by just how much they had going on here.
I think like Bree keeps having to tear herself away.
Yeah,
Like she has enough willpower to tear herself away, but it's hard.
You're not necessarily in awe of like the tools themselves, but like just like the scale at which like they could get things done. Probably there's probably little artistry into what they were doing in these spots, but like you're thinking about like people who your head's starting to spin with all you could get done if you had like dozens of people working for you in a place like this. You come up on the building, and as you look up at it, it is just raining down this mist in the area. You feel your Rasaru are somewhat choked by the proximity of the source of this mist, but they're handling it just fine. And there is a front door entrance.
Okay, I'm gonna get out my shield.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like put it up and open the door, very guarded, to check out what's inside.
Yeah, you open the door and you see a waiting room. And it's kind of like it's what you would see at the beginning of an office building. Like you walk in, there's like an open room. There's some chairs to sit in. There's a front desk, several exits into other rooms, and a big plaque. The plaque reads, Grainhaven Mist Generating Facility.
Oh, I'm sure they mean a different mist.
Another thing to note is that the interior of this building is, like I said, it's empty of people. It's also empty of the purple stuff.
I'm gonna keep searching throughout the building and find like the CEO's office.
Yeah. Okay. So as you walk in, you hear a voice. There is, as you hear this voice, there's a crystal up in the corner of the room that starts to kind of, it's like a bluish greenish crystal, and it starts to alight as you hear, like, it lights up brighter the higher the pitch or higher the sound of what you're starting to hear. So you're pretty certain that this thing is what is putting the sound into the room. But you hear a feminine voice come over and say, "Welcome to the Grainhaven Mist Generating Facility."
On with that.
What kind of mist does the Grainhaven Mist Generating Facility generate?
It is the mist that you find. I'm sure you saw it outside. It is just known as the mist.
What is the purpose of the mist?
This is an interesting line of query. I would imagine that you were employees. Are you not?
We're new. We just started working here.
Oh,
didn't.
new hires. What were you saying, Trunks?
Oh, I leaned over and I said, we did?
And I get a elbow him in the side.
I see that your friend has, in the affirmative, affirmed that you did get hired on recently. Can you please state your credentials?
Did we see any badges or anything that...
I pull out my certification for that skybox thing that I picked up.
You haven't seen any badges. Skybox.
Or was it the because it was like the
Skyhauler.
Yeah, because
Skyhauler.
when Bree went to go look for like actual useful stuff, I picked up one of just the paper certifications.
Gotcha. It says, I see. A Grainhaven Skyhauler certification. I apologize. I should have been more clear. I am wondering if you have credentials for Xanathos Misgeneration Facility credentials.
Xanathos.
We were hired by Sid. Do we know Sid's last name?
You do. Let's see. Actually, no. Sid never told you their last name. You would have known that Cinder was her full first name, but Sid is just what people call her.
Cinder, but everyone calls her Sid.
I'm sorry, I don't have a Sid in my records. I also only show 3 Yosoki in my records, and I see 6 of you.
Huh, might need a new lens.
Oh, do you think there's a malfunction in the lens apparatus?
Yes. Maybe.
Give me a deception check.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. Deception. 17.
17. She says, I apologize for the inconvenience. I am trying to think of what anomaly could be causing this, but to see 6 Yusoki when there are only 3, then I assume you are the 3 in my records.
Yep, that's us.
Can you give me your names, please?
Lex
No.
Talionis.
Oh, Mr. Lex, you seem different. You look different than your profile would suggest.
Oh my god.
I'm wearing a mask.
Ah, very clever. You never know when you need to hide your... Anyway, sorry, I was lost in thought. And the other 2 of you are...
What were the names of the Yusoki that disappeared when the dragon attacked? Because I know that the group that had the monk in it, right? The human monk, that group was just kind of gone.
There's Trevin Belsinger and
Mayra
Serial.
Softlaw. Oh, Serial was with them too, but it was Trevin, Mayra, and Sariel were the 3 that were missing. But Sariel is a human.
Right, so she wouldn't be a Yusoki and thing.
Right.
I'm gonna say that my name is Mariel.
All right.
And I'm Trevin.
Ah, I see. I do have you all in my data banks. Welcome
Great.
back. Or should I say, welcome to the Grainhaven Mist Generating Facility.
How tough does this thing look?
It's a voice.
Oh, I thought there was actually. Shit.
There's a crystal in the top part of the room, like in the corner, but it just seems to be a fixture.
How tough
seems
does
too far
the
away, so-
crystal look?
I wouldn't punch it with my bare hands, but you think a hammer would probably do it.
Or a gun.
Or gun.
Trunks is very upset right now.
Are you
I
here?
want answers, so...
Are you here for an inspection?
Yes.
Great. It has been quite a while since last this place was inspected. It seems to have fallen into a bit of disrepair and disuse.
Now, since I was awake before the mist, do I know if the Zenithos... I thought we were, like, not friends with the Zenithos. So would I know why they have a factory in Grainhaven?
Make a history check. Or, sorry, society. Oh. You do remember that Amberfield was an allied with the Zenithos Dominion, but they had no... There was nothing... There was not... the war going on was between the Zenithos Dominion and the Eternal Empire, the Elven Empire. Grainhaven was trading regularly with the Zenithos
So it was
Dominion.
Switzerland?
Yeah, they weren't really involved. Nobody really wanted to... You know, Grainhaven was on... Well, I'm sorry, not Grainhaven. Amberfield. Kingdom of Amberfield was on pretty good terms with... or wasn't at war with anybody
Okay.
that you remember.
All right,
You have no idea how... If this is a common thing. Like, you no clue if them having a factory here in Grainhaven was weird or not.
Okay. Why don't you lead us through the factory for our inspection?
Of course. As with following protocol, I would ask you to present your ID numbers.
Say no.
I seem to have lost my ID numbers. I can't remember them.
That is unfortunate. Well, we can get somebody to help you with that.
Do I see any other crystals, or does it just appear to be this one in this room?
It's just a one.
I smash it with my hammer.
Okay. You like jump up in the air, smash. It shatters into a bunch of pieces and is lying on the floor.
I'm going to continue to inspect the factory, but I'm going to peek into all the rooms first, or have Kaduka maybe sneak into the rooms because he's super stealthy. And then anywhere there's a crystal, I'm just going to smash it.
Excellent. So I'm going to take you guys to a different page. I meant to break this down into... Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Flashbang.
It's very, very bright. Hold on a second. Here, go back there.
Oh, my eyes. Now I can't see anything.
Oh,
Oh, no. I thought I finished this. Okay. Sorry. All right. There is two doors out of the room. There's a set of double doors that is kind of behind the counter. And then there is a set of single doors that is kind of off to the left-hand side.
Probably do the single door first.
Single
Yeah.
doors.
You open it up, and you look out, and the first thing you see is a completely empty water cooler. Everything's kind of covered in a bit of dust. There's a table with some chairs, and you see like a bunch of cubicles. There's just like a row of like these kind of like, to you they look almost like full walls because you're so short, but the kind of cubicles go up about 5 feet, and each one of them has like there's like a part where you can walk into the cubicle, but there's like a row of these kind of cubicle rooms off to the sides.
And we don't see any crystal?
There is another crystal up in the corner of the wall that immediately starts to speak to you and says, "I'm sorry, was there a spider or something?"
I'm gonna use my magnetic cantrip, and just a piece of metal in the room is gonna shoot out and get that crystal.
Okay. Yeah, you destroy this crystal as well.
Then I'm just gonna start looking through papers.
Yeah, you start looking through papers. There is, you start looking through, there's like cabinets that have, you're in an office, like it's got a bunch of information. There's like a lot of like, you find some like legal information, just like, kind of like doesn't make much sense. Most of it, I mean, it's just like, insurance information is paying, premiums to so-and-so company, coverage is this, blah, 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 blah. You find like earnings reports that are just like, you actually, all this paperwork that you're finding suggests that this place makes electrical power. You find another section that has like drawings for a bunch of equipment. There's like specifications, and it looks like this is like it's like a steam generating plant that makes power.
Okay. This just seems like you said, it's cubicles. This is like the peons of the office would have worked here. So I'm gonna continue to search for the CEO's office / locked lab type rooms, where I might find more than the story that was given about, because maybe they were creating electricity and something flipped, or maybe the creating electricity was just the story that all these workers were given.
Right. Yeah, you continue down the hall, and at the very end of the hall, there is actually a room that is closed off with a door. That is not a looks like to be to be an office.
Every time I see a crystal, I'm gonna like motion to Kaduka and have him shoot it.
Gotcha. Do you go into the office?
Yeah.
Great. As you go in, the crystal in that room says, "Wait, I am only trying to help.
Okay, how?
I don't know. I need to know what you need."
I want to know what this factory actually does and why it ruined the fucking world.
Oh, I understand why you might be upset over that. This facility generates the mist.
Yes, the mist that destroyed the world.
You seem pretty alive to me.
Only because we ran and found an island to live on. Do you know how many people died because of this mist? My friends, my family are gone because of this mist. And you and this factory are the ones that are creating the mist that killed them. So I want to know what this mist was supposed to do.
Understood. Of course. This mist was developed as a biological weapon by the Xanathos Dominion.
Well, it's done its fucking job, and now we're shutting it down.
Oh,
So, how do I shut down this factory?
I apologize. I see. I did not know that there were orders to shut down the facility. Of course, I can assist you with that.
All right, so how do I do it?
Well, unfortunately, the factory, as I said, or the misgenerating facility, is in a bit of a state of disuse and disrepair. I believe you will need to conduct a manual shutdown at the core.
As she's talking to me, and I'm going to ask her to explain how to do the manual shutdown at the core, I'm also gathering papers here. I'm just looking through everything, and if it seems even slightly important, I'm keeping it.
Gotcha. This room looks like a CEO's office. Here. Okay. Thresh, hopefully your computer doesn't, or, wait, hold on a second. Don't look at that.
Uh-oh. Huh? I didn't see anything.
I think I saw some floor tiles.
I just see a box.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, was it the wrong layer? Oh, it's dark.
Oh, I had you guys all on the wrong layer.
Oh.
Oh no, it's letting you see through the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Back to the Shadow Realm.
We're trying to load in, but it keeps like failing and like kicking us back out to the start screen.
What the hell is going on?
Clearly someone has wall hacks on.
Oh, the stupid thing. It had me drawing walls on, like, the wrong layer.
Artists have this problem all the time.
Alright, let's try this again. You try to make things stealthy.
I can see through the wall.
Damn it.
Well, wait, actually, I don't think it's that we do. I think it's still showing us what we saw before, but it's great.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's so I
need
think
to
we
figure
can't see
out
through
how-
it now.
The information was saved.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out
But do
how-
I have X-ray vision now? Sick.
No.
To reset the fog.
No, you have Y-ray vision. It's the Yosoki vision.
Okay, yeah, there you go. All dark.
Ah, I'm blind.
Oh,
Damn it. Oh my god.
How do you shake the Etch-a-Sketch?
This sucks.
We're in order.
well, that was different.
Oh, this music is creepy.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Yay! Uh-oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay, we can snap ourselves to the tiles. What
So
are
you
these?
guys went to the door on the right, and if you follow your all the way down there, you'll find your way to the boardroom.
We need dark vision to be able to navigate.
You probably need. Oh, I
Yep.
see. Some of you are blind. It is inside. Who? You know what? I'm just gonna turn the lights on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
like,
there's
if-
not lights, I can turn on my lights, but
I was gonna say, if it was in disrepair, I was imagining it kind of like having like flickering lights and like some of them sparking and
or the
stuff, but,
red
like,
emergency lights.
Yeah.
Mew, mew.
Yeah.
Also makes it scarier whenever you got those kind of occasionally like a really like slow strobe speed to where you see darkness and then occasionally
Okay.
gets lit up and then you're hoping something doesn't show up in between.
Is anybody else putting off light other than Trunks?
No,
Don't
not
think so.
actively. Although I guess Rishbert might be channeling at this point, so there might be little like motes of like fire.
Gotcha.
Oh, I should heal myself too. Where is... Wasn't there a button for long rest?
I don't think so. You guys will have to put yourselves back at full hit points.
Yeah, that's on D&D. Pathfinder doesn't have that.
That's right. Okay. Oh. Also definitely, Loot, check your sheet to make sure it didn't keep any of the weird, like, negative things, even though the, like, debuff is gone. Because it seems to do that randomly.
Oh, what am I checking
Like, if you... An easy
If
one
you
to
go
check
in
is, like, the cog.
skills and just, click the little cogs and make sure there's no negative ones.
Like, on, like, Fortitude, Reflex, and Will, I think they usually show up pretty commonly. So if you don't see any, like, temporary, like, negative ones on there, then it should have cleared it out.
I
That's
don't
usually where I check.
see anything.
Okay. Yeah, like usually it clears out any negative modifiers, but then sometimes when you get rid of the conditions, sometimes those negative modifiers will just stick around, like subtly. Ugh.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, feel free to move yourselves around.
Bree, you're on point.
All right,
Right
so
behind you.
this is the CEO's office that we're currently in, or that's down the hallway?
That's down the hallway. You're in the waiting room.
So down this way, right?
Yep.
Which, is it the last one, or this one?
Yeah, it's the one to the top.
Okay. So this is where we currently are.
That is correct.
Right, and is the little crystal telling me how to do manual shutdown?
She says, well, it is somewhat of an involved procedure, and we can do that when you get there. If you want to make your way into the plant.
We should do that, guys. All right, lead the way. Tell us where to go.
Of course.
My God.
It's a couple different toilet sizes, and that is a sink.
Oh, okay.
Like, damn,
but yeah,
that's
this,
a wide-ass toilet.
CEO had their own bathroom.
Is this one of those things like is this a windowless room, or does it have like windows facing outward?
Oh yeah, there are windows facing out to the street.
Okay. Does like the architecture in here just seem completely foreign to us?
It is crazy. It makes you're like, I've never seen anything like this. Like, it is a little bit it's just everything's so square, and there's so little it's so lifeless and void of yeah, of any kind of style.
Geometric.
There's something wrong with this place.
You get to that door, Trunks, and she says, "Allow me." And the door, you hear like a and the door opens.
Oh.
As you step into the next room, she says, "Everyone, please enter the airlock."
Airlock.
Is this door open? / can I open it to see how big the airlock is?
I think this is the airlock that we're in.
Yeah, as you step into this room, there are some like desks and chairs, but they're it doesn't seem like a spot where you're supposed to stop for very long. There are like these pipes kind of running in and out of the room in this room. Whereas you saw in the other rooms there was like ventilation. This room doesn't seem to have any ventilation. It just has like kind of these open pipes with like screens on them.
Okay. I'm gonna stand near the door we came in.
Okay. It closes.
My hammer is ready to knock it out, though, should something like them trying to take all the air out of this room happens.
Gotcha.
Like, my hammer's in my hand, ready to go.
Yeah, there's like a whoosh. As there's like a whoosh, you feel your ears kind of pop. And as there's like the, it's kind of doing one of these, the voice says, "By the way, let me introduce myself. I am Ada."
Does Ada stand for something, Ada?
No, it is just a designation that I was given. I am a synthetic intelligence nexus.
Huh.
She can play music.
I can. Watch this. And then it's just like some like
Jazz.
elevator music.
Yes.
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What else can you do, Ada?
Oh my god.
She says, "Does this song suit you?" And then like the door like opens up on the other end of the room. You see a bunch of lockers seem to be outfitted with a bunch of gear. She says, "I would tell you that you should dress out for the levels of radiation in the plant, but seeing as though the plants generate energy generation features are offline, except for unit number 4, which we are not in, you will not need them."
Radiation.
Bree grabs a couple of the things, doesn't put them on, but has them in case we get to Unit 4 and need them for any reason.
And she says, "Also, good news. A security team has been dispatched to this location to sort out the situation with your badge numbers. They will arrive this evening."
Bree actually
Cancel that.
smiles. Good.
Cancel that action.
Oh,
No, let them come.
Let them come.
Oh boy.
but yeah, they. She says, they should be here in about 3 hours.
Okay, well, let's get on with this. And I want to get this done before they get here.
Yeah, like I said, you're in this room, and there's a bunch of gear, and there's a closed door at the other end.
I'm going toward the closed door at the other end. I have taken some gear.
Got it. Feel free to move yourself. And you can open the door yourself too. You should be able to. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you step into a room. You seem to be in a like industrial setting. There are like pumps and motors, and there's pipes coming in and out of walls. These square boxes in the ground are scaffolding that's like built up, like platforms that have built up to like equipment up above, and they each have a ladder. And there are two little rooms to the south with doors.
Where do we need to go now, Ava?
And just in case, to your south, or just next to you, there are restrooms, should you need to use one before heading off into the plant.
Yeah, we're good. Keep going.
And then everybody freeze right there. I'm going to move you back a little bit. But at this point, you start to hear a scurrying, scratching, clawing sound. And Ava says, "Oh my, you seem to have upset the slash hoppers. We have
what?
quite a bit of an infestation of slash hoppers, or so they were named." You hear like scurrying coming up from the pipes in the bathroom, and you hear some from the other side of this floor. And everybody give me an initiative. And let's take a 10-minute break. We'll come back after the break at 2 after. I'll see you then.
Then
What is love, lady, thou wondest mine heart. What is love, lady, thou wondest mine heart.
Hey, we're back from break. Some of us have cake.
What?
Not me.
It's my birthday cake from a couple days ago.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Happy
What kind of cake? What kind of cake is it?
Chocolate with chocolate frosting.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a lot of chocolate.
I love chocolate.
Is there
Me
chocolate
too.
in this room with us? At DM?
There is not chocolate. Instead,
I
There
think there's
are-
chocolate in the bathrooms. Oh wait.
Oh,
it's
no.
but-
so I forgot to make a token for these things. I'm a bad DM, guys.
No. No.
Bad DM.
No token? Where's the newspaper?
So I'm
Yes.
using Xenomorph. As you hear things, as something scurries out of the larger toilet in one of the bathrooms, and then there's a sizzling in the ceiling above you as acid starts dripping from the ceiling. And this is why I'm using a Xenomorph. As this, it's not very big. There's this insectoid creature that looks like a kind of like a grasshopper with two like scythe-like mantis arms on the front. That is spitting acid out of its mouth and melting the floor above you, and starts crawling. One crawls through the hole in the ceiling. And then you hear several, or it's starting to crawl through it's poking its head out above you. I'm gonna roll their initiative. And put music on. And try to remember where I put this sheet. Guys, I really thought I was more prepared than this. I should have checked on some things. I've been really busy lately.
It's understandable.
I think we've all also been getting used to the new time. At least, I know I have been trying to.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm so used to doing it at night. I've never done midday D&D before.
I would say like waking up early to do it is like different, but like this isn't waking up early for me since I have to get up so early. Like normally my alarm's going off by like 2:45 or 3 a.m. to start getting ready for work. And so like 11:30 in the morning is like nowhere near.
Okay. Let's do some quick math. Yeah, okay. That sounds right.
Some like bone wind chimes.
It's 16.
Are there any like rugs or towels or something we can like stuff down the toilet pipes, like to keep them from coming up?
Yeah, there's like, yeah, sure. There's like, so yeah, there's both a rug and some towels.
Strange metal box with these white squares coming out of it.
Now, I haven't played rock, paper, scissors before, but somehow I feel like acid beats towel.
But have
it
you
is-
tried to fight acid with a towel before?
It is Risprit's turn. Risprit, just overhead, this thing is.
Wait, it is?
Yeah. Oh wait,
I definitely did not roll highs.
I hit the sort button and it put you at top. But yeah, okay, sorry. It is Thresh's turn. Oh, it sorted it opposite. You're last.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I definitely did not roll the highest here.
Interesting.
You look up as the drips down of acid hit the ground and splatter, and this thing kind of soundlessly, well, it just kind of chitters a bit as you see these two scything arms that are like slashing at the air as it tries to squeeze through this hole it made in the floor above you.
Oh god, what the hell? I'm gonna fire an arrow into the
Yeah.
hole.
Go for it. That misses.
Damn it. I'm gonna do it again.
Gotcha. That hits. Yeah, 8 damage. By the way, did you bring your... I imagine you remade your wolf, right?
Yeah.
Did you bring
That's
your
what I
wolf?
probably would have done in my downtime, actually.
Gotcha. Would you have brought your wolf or your snake in here?
I'm gonna say I would have made my snake. Been a while since I've. I wonder
Okay.
how much acid affects a skeletal snake.
Rock, bone, paper, and acid. We've all played it.
Exactly.
Okay. Your snake can't quite reach. Basically, ceiling level is, we'll say,
Too high.
15 feet. So the snake probably can't reach it.
Okay.
But like I said, you hear one coming out of the toilet down there.
I'm gonna send it over to the toilet then.
Gotcha. Yeah, as it
And,
starts clawing and hissing as it's coming out of the toilet, what does the snake do?
It's gonna bite.
Hell yeah, it does. It bites down on this thing, and there's a crunch. They're not big. I mean, they're gonna hurt when they stab you. Like they're probably they come up to your like knee.
Yeah.
But this snake bites down on it and it crunches down on it and it kills it.
Nice. Yeah, holy moly, that's a bite.
I think we found whatever these things' natural predator is. An undead snake.
Those fangs get right in the cracks of the carapace.
And you have one more action actually. Oh, your second attack hit, right?
Yeah.
That also you put an arrow in this thing and it falls out of the ceiling dead.
Nice.
And you have one more action left.
I guess ready in action. The next one.
Okay, you ready in action?
Or-
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Loot, it is your turn. At the moment, I don't know if you can see anything. But you know more sound like they're coming up from the drains, and they sound like they're coming up from the east, and you see more holes being made in the ceiling above you.
But I don't see any right now.
That's correct.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then, can I delay the rest of my turn?
You
Pause or no?
can- So you can delay the whole thing and not move, or you can move there and ready one action.
Okay, I'll move here and ready one action.
Okay. Trunks, same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna try 15 feet this way. No, you know what? Sorry. I'm gonna just martial stance.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give Bree a steal yourself, some temp HP.
How much?
5.
And that's just till the end of your next turn?
Start of my next turn, yes.
Okay. Start.
And then I think I'll raise my shield that I don't do very often, but
Gotcha. Bree, it is your turn.
All right. Can I see? Because I can personally see on my camera the two that are way to the right,
Right.
but I don't know if Bree could see those.
I think you can. Yeah, I think you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can see him.
All right. I'm going to head toward them
Okay.
to attack.
They seem to be coming out of a hole in the ground.
They're 60 feet away. Don't I have one where I can move 2 and attack for 2? I feel like
Oh,
I'm trying to find that one. Offen-
Oh yeah, it's sudden charge. It's up 5. Basic maneuver, sudden charge. Down, up, right, up.
Okay, so I can stride twice and hit with 2 actions. So what I'm going to do is cast Overdrive on myself, which is 1 action, and then I'm going to 2 action, move forward, hit.
Make your crafting check for your overdrive. Yeah, your level is 4, 12, 13, 27. Yeah, so that's a success.
And I would lighten it or fire. Because I can choose what.
Gotcha. Fire. Great. So that's 21 bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, you kill it.
I mean more because of Overdrive, but if 21 kills it, then that doesn't matter. And that's my 3 turns, so that's me.
Okay. These ones come out of the floor, charging you. One drops out of the ceiling and is going to loot and who has ready actions? Loot and Thresh, right?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, Thresh, one starts crawling out of the ceiling at you.
Alright. Gonna do the same thing I did before.
Yeah, you hit it and you kill it. You're starting to make a small pile of these things.
Wonder if they have anything useful. Maybe some acid I could collect.
They're starting to melt a hole in the floor. Kaduka, this one goes after you. Loot, you did have a reaction. Do you want to take it?
Give me a second. She said yes.
Okay. What's she gonna do?
How far is it?
It is 25 feet away.
Ooh, that's pretty far. Lou has a sling. She'll use her sling.
Okay. You load up a rock into a sling and sling it at him. That is going to miss, skipping off the wall, hitting Kaduka in the pinky toe. For no damage. Okay. Bree, these things all start slashing at you. That's a 33 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 34 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, and a natural 1. So that's 2 hits on Bree. That's 28 damage. You can shield block 1 if you'd like.
Yeah, sure, I will. But wait, shield block would just get rid of some of the damage, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good for now.
Okay. The skeletal snake is going to take 1 attack.
Yeah.
And I believe that's going to miss. Is a 15 hit. I don't think
15?
15 hit. Yeah, he's got 24 AC. All right. Kaduka, that's a 32 to hit you.
That hits.
That's 13 damage to Kaduka.
Ouchie.
Hurt so bad. 13.
And then, another one pops out of the ceiling. Another one pops out of this toilet. Another one pops out of the ground. Kaduka, they're going to spray 2 more globs of acid at you. That's a 32 to hit and a miss. That's 20 acid damage. And Bree, that's a miss on Bree. And then it's Risperd's turn.
So I'm on channel Steam Night. And so there's one. The ones I can see right now is there's the 3, like the one coming out of the toilet, and then there's the one next to Kaduka next to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Be one thing. I think I'd say 2. Aha. Beep.
Nice.
All right. Where'd it go? There it is. Flying flame.
That is a 34 on the first one, so that's a success. Then a 25, which is a fail, and a nat 20. So that's a 13 damage to the first one, which kills it. And then you kill the other one. The last one completely avoids it.
Ah. Okay. It's my turn.
Thresh, it is your turn.
Yeah. Does anybody have any flammable liquid?
Flammable liquid is my middle name.
We should pour some flammable liquid down the toilet pipe.
Is
A
there
little
any-
cherry bomb in the toilet.
Any
Yes.
Roto-Rooter?
Yeah. Snake's gonna bite that one in the bathroom, in the toilet.
Gotcha. Yeah, the snake bites that one and kills it.
Nice. Yeah, like what are we gonna do about these things long term? I'm just gonna move over here. Should be able to see the bug from there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll say he's got cover.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fire my short bow.
That's
Is that
gonna
hit
miss.
or no? Oh, it's a miss. Okay. Do I have one more? I have one more move, right?
Yeah. One more.
Oh, damn it.
Aw.
That's worse. Alright, well, that's where I end my turn.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you plink a few arrows at the crazy nasty bug coming out of the toilet. Loot, it is your turn again.
I can't see any of these things.
There's one in the restroom, the left restroom,
That one, okay.
and Bree ran off down this way. And you hear her fighting stuff over there.
But I have seen some of them at some point.
Yes, definitely. There's
What?
like several that are
Oh.
around you.
Do I know what they are?
If you want to spend an action to try to, let's see, what would you have to roll? I guess I guess it would be a nature check. All right. Yeah, you've heard of these things. They're called slash hoppers. They're a nasty, colony insect. And they've got these scything talons. They spit acid. They can leave you with a persistent bleeding damage, possibly. And their weakest defense is fortitude.
Okay. I'm gonna go back over here. I cannot see anything.
Let's see.
But would Luke be able to see it? Like this area?
Yeah, I think Rispert has a little bit of glowing going on to him, but Trunks is the only one I think with a light source right now.
Yeah, my light goes bright for 20 and then dim for the next 20. So that should be
Okay,
10,
I'm gonna
15,
use
20.
40.
light.
Okay.
I can't use light.
Oops. I put you at 30. You're at 40 now.
Well, that's not very helpful either. Okay, what do I hear? I hear.
Yeah, you hear hissing and spitting and fighting off to the east.
And skittering.
Oh. Okay.
Now, technically, you can aim at them still, even if you can't see them.
Up there.
You are 30 feet away from one of them.
I already used my 3 actions.
Okay. Trunks, it is your turn.
Sounds good. I will stride this direction. I'm going to exploit vulnerability on this one.
Okay. Yeah, that's a crit.
Right. I'll take all weaknesses, all resistances, all immunities, any unusual weaknesses or vulnerabilities.
Ooh, none of that, actually.
None. Okay. None. 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 And the voice called them razor bits?
Slash hoppers.
Slash hoppers. I don't know where I got razor bits from.
Their
Slash
arms are like razors and they bite you.
Yeah, there you go. Slash hoppers.
Source, I made it up.
I do like razor bits, though.
Can I get, because let's see here, critical success is 5 pieces of information, highest defense, lowest defense, speed, and any languages if I'm able to interpret them as being able to do any?
No languages.
Okay.
High speed, or speed of 30. Highest defense is reflex. Lowest defense, fortitude.
And then I'll just leave it at that. Personal antithesis, since they don't have any actual weaknesses. And then I'll just strike them with Mateo,
All right.
which I think is this one. Bonus to damage, 2, not 20.
That is going to miss.
Okay.
All right, Bree. Miss Bree.
I exploded.
You explode. Hey, I love it. Yeah, excellent idea. I believe that's reflex saves. 28 they have to hit. That's a fail and a fail and a fail. 34 damage.
Plus what, 6? Or no, 3, 4 from overdrive?
Is that just for strikes?
Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, you wipe out all 3 of those.
And then we can do half cantrips, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a half cantrip phase bolt at
Okay.
the last one. Or actually, I can just throw my hammer at it, right? Because I have a returning hammer.
Did you put returning on
10
your hand?
feet.
Nice.
Yeah, thrown 10 feet and tripping from
Nice.
augmentation.
Oh, that's your shield.
Oh, shield. Okay. Throw my shield at it then.
Okay. And
that's just a shield bash, right?
Yep. Nice. Yeah, you explode. Fire blasts forth from you, killing 3 of them. You chuck your shield like you're Captain America. You smash that one into the ground as it returns to you, kind of dripping acid off of it. But it's a magical shield, so it, or at least the limited protection that your Rosaru has kind of blessed your equipment with, just allows the acid to just drip off of it.
So it's dead. Okay, great.
It is dead. Whisper, it is your turn. You see one in the bathroom.
Is this the only one that like I can hear right now?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Boy, that little bottleneck in there kind of makes this a little difficult.
Yeah, I mean, shooting anything in there, you'll just have a -2 to hit it.
I suppose I could do, let's see, the safe elements. But no, it's that. You're immune to the effects. Choose whether they are immune. Immune to its damage. Okay, that is a different thing. Where to go? Okay, so that won't work. I'm trying to think of a safe way I can possibly like launch something out of there, but I don't really have.
You can like jump off the back wall over everybody's shoulder and launch it down at an angle.
Could do that. Some wild acrobatic crap. Just like come in there with a drop kick. See. Yeah. Right here actually. There we go. And then yeah. I'm gonna give it a good I'm gonna give it a 2-action blast. Let me see. I'm gonna try to do a 2-action water blast and it just be like him trying to fire a focused torrent of water at it to shoot it back into the toilet. Pew!
It's flushed. This thing, it was about to launch itself at Kaduka. You like ricochet off the walls, jump off this wall, that wall, kind of fire blast your way into this bathroom and downward blast this thing. You hear a crunch as it kind of goes in sideways. It doesn't quite flush very well, but it leaves this smashed blackish brownish insect like smashed halfway down into the toilet, with the toilet kind of overflowing with the elemental water now.
There's like pressure delta it.
The water starts bubbling from the acid reacting in it. The toilet starts springing like little leaks.
Well, that's my turn.
And that's the end of combat. You don't hear any more of these things.
Why is the combat music still going? You can't rest here.
All right, Ava, which way?
There's a mud crab somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ava says, you would have to proceed through the next door to your left. Unfortunately, it has no power at the moment.
I go in. I look at it first. Do I think I could kick it or hammer it open?
It seems like a pretty solid construction. You think you could hammer into it. It does have a small porthole at the top, or like kind of normal human size. You see that there's a porthole up there. You have to get like a box or something to stand on to look inside. Trunks, as you wander by there, you see a kind of a porthole that it has a cover over it. But it looks like it's just got like a latch that you unlatch and open up. And as you look in, there's like it's like a yellowish glass, and you're seeing into kind of like a darkly, or just very pretty dark room that's like dimly lit, partially by your own light that you're putting in there. And you see like a large metal structure in there.
Is it like a functional metal structure, or is it like a statue looking, or am I just not smart enough to discern the difference?
It's like a big tank, but it's got like a bunch of bolts, and it's got a bunch of like pipes and stuff like running in and out of it.
And that looks like to be the room that we're trying to go into?
Yeah, you think that's probably where you need to go.
Okay. Well, does it look like it's working?
There, the part of the glow that you're seeing, that isn't coming from you, seems to be coming from other pieces of equipment in this room that you're looking into.
Okay.
There's like little flashing lights and readouts and stuff.
Well, that looks like the place. It's glowing weird. I say
All
as I'm
right.
glowing.
How do we get in? Let's. I'm just gonna start.
Well, this door, right? Maybe.
Right. Okay. So, does it look like something that could be lock picked? You said there was a little porthole, but I don't think you said anything about like a keyhole.
There's not a keyhole.
All right. And the porthole would be enough for us to probably climb through since we're tiny, Yusoki?
It just looks like something you can look through. It's got
Okay.
glass.
Well, I'm just going to start hammering the knob off of this door.
Got it. Yeah, as you start beating on it, yeah, go ahead and give me a just an attack roll, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's a door. You're a level 10. You are able to bash this door in easily. Ada says, as you're bashing it in, Ada says, yes, that would be one way through a door that it no longer has power. As you beat the door in, you smash the door in, a door opens up, and in the next room you see a couple things. First thing you see is a bunch of cabinets that have a bunch of electrical breakers, something that you're not familiar with, but that would be the way to describe them. And the next thing you see is a couple of Saru monsters that are now very aware of your presence, having kicked in the door and rush you. But it is at that point, I'm actually going to call it for today. We plowed through a lot of. I guess I had more stuff prepared than I thought I had. I'm kind of out of stuff. So with that, I'm gonna call it for today. Thanks everybody for showing up. Sorry it was a little rough.
It was good.
All good.
Kind of fascinating to have these like fantasy characters walk into this weird modern lab like setting, just like, what the hell is this?
You've got a disembodied, like, synthetic intelligence nexus voice talking you through uh, basically a reactor power plant that is somehow generating the mist, as they call it.
And we took that personally.
Somehow put here by the Xanathos Dominion, all the way down here in Amberfield. Why? For what purpose? And we will delve into that more next time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. And we'll sign off, and then we'll talk scheduling.
Bye, stream.
Thanks
Bye,
very much.
stream.